Hello. The presented proposal for classroom activities grounded in the CLIL methodology is framed within the social skills model of the social integration vocational training cycle. The curricular content focuses on emotional intelligence and the expressions of emotions and feelings. The design of the activity sequence has taken into account the framework of Coyle's 4Cs, Bloom's taxonomy, and Coyle's language triptych, with a significant emphasis on scaffolding strategies to aid in understanding and consolidating CALP's concepts. Additionally, the development of higher order thinking skills, HOTS, crucial for advanced thinking abilities like critical analysis, is integrated. The content objectives of the activities are related to understand the importance of emotions and feelings and know strategies to express them. On the other hand, the linguistic objectives pursued are enrich English vocabulary related to emotions and feelings by engaging in discussions and reflecting on emotions, feelings, and emotional intelligence. Students are also expected to develop linguistic skills in English as a second language to maintain a minimally fluent conversation and to be able to express one's own opinion. Based on the achievement of these objectives, the students will develop the following professional competencies specific to their studies and outlined by the relevant legislation. Organize and develop activities of psychosocial support and enhance communication skills. Focusing now on the sequence of the designated activities, you can see in the screen I am sharing. I have collected in a Padlet all the activities with their corresponding instructions that will be carried out in the two class sessions. What is the sequence of activity that we proposed, and what communicative skills will be working on each of them? First of all, we will use scaffolds such as activation of previous knowledge, games, pictures and illustrations, examples and questions, etc., throughout the two sessions. The sequence will start with a prior knowledge activity in which students will have to recognize the emotions of a cat in a meme. They will then have to search the internet for a meme that represents the mood themselves. This activity will be discussed in a large group. Here, we start with the lowest level of Bloom's taxonomy, remember, understand, and the use of the language of learning. At this point, we will be working on speaking and reading skills. Next, students will perform a classification activity in which they have to classify feelings within each of the basic emotions. Here, the students with a better level will be able to expand the information on this topic using two websites that are referenced. After that, in activity two, they will complete sentences with the emotions and feelings learned. There is a link to an English dictionary that they can consult whenever they want. At this point, they will work on reading and writing skills. In the following sequence of activities, we will move onto the intermediate level of Bloom's taxonomy that corresponds to apply and analyze the content through a debate, a video, and a listening activity. Here we will be working on the four communicative skills: speaking, reading, listening, and writing. There is also extra information for students with a higher level. Finally, reaching the highest Bloom's level, in the second class, the students will have to answer in writing what they understand by emotional intelligence and will carry out a final project in groups. which is the elaboration of tests and questions for the creation of an emotional trivia. In terms of skills, is in this last session we will be working on all of them. I will stop to briefly explain the material developed for the activity one, which can be seen in the Padlet. As you can see, there is a map of emotions that collects the five basic emotions, accompanied by an image that represents them. There is a scaffolding. Next, there is a chart with several feelings. The idea is to be able to differentiate between emotions and feelings by classifying them, incorporating new vocabulary, and working on cognition regarding why these two concepts are not exactly the same. Once the students have written down this classification, it will be discussed with the whole class, reinforcing the new vocabulary and introducing grammatical constructions that will be used in activities such as uh, when do you feel peaceful, or have you ever felt anger? Finally, I briefly explained the evaluation of student learning will be done through a checking list in which information will be collected about the students' participation in class, their interaction and contributions in the group, their attitude, and their effort to express themselves adequately in English. A specific evaluation rubric will be also used for the final work, which students can see in the Padlet. Here concludes the explanation of the CLIL proposal for this module. Thanks for your attention and see you next time.